Speed barrel or not?
Speed barrel or nah. Brought to you by Buell, buellsurf.com. Of course, we love Buell. They support us, and they should be your wetsuit of choice. Let's see. First barrel or nah coming in. Oh, setting your clock 5 minutes early to make sure that you are on time.
Barrel. It is a barrel. I think it's a great idea. Not just, if you need that to actually make sure you're on time, then you're a late person, and so don't bother, right? Just be a late person. People who are late people, I'm cool with it, right? Are you cool with it?
Sure.
I'm
I
an
know who they are in my life, and I've accepted it, and I make exception.
And you, exactly. So if you're going to be a late person, be a consistently late person. It's cool. Like, on time people will adjust to you, right? On time people, because clearly time doesn't care, or you don't care about time if you're a late person. That's fine. That's your prerogative. A person who cares about time, though, does care about time, and so they will adjust their time for you, right?
Yes.
Like, I am a stupidly on time person. I feel so much, I don't feel anxiety in my life other than if I'm late or if I'm running behind. It's just like causes me mass stress. So, all to say, when I'm setting my Wear watch, I never have this problem with, but with the Rolex, for example, it'll start losing time, a month, it'll be like 5 minutes behind. So I'll always set it 10 minutes ahead or 5 minutes ahead and then just like slowly go back. So I'll regularly set ahead.
You being on time is off-brand for you.
It's really off-brand. It's really weird.
People, if they had to bet, 99.9% of listeners would bet that you're running late perpetually.
Yeah, no, I'm prepared always. I'm like not prepared mentally or in any other way, but prepared physically. I wonder if being on time is what separates me from Jimmy Buffett. If I was late, if I would have made an empire of like slacker stuff.
I mean, you could have leaned in extra hard and branded it your own. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going no barrel on this. I don't understand people who think that they're tricking themselves by setting their clock fast. Are you dumb enough to forget that you set your clock in advance? All that you're doing is more mental gymnastics to go, oh, it's not 9:05. It's only 9 because I set my watch or my clock fast to 9:05. So I still actually have those 5 minutes grace period. You're just complicating everything. Just set it on Greenwich Mean Time or whatever it is and forget about it. Go off your iPhone. You know what I mean?
I hear you. But anytime though I see a late clock, and I guess that's it for me. Better setting it early than having it be late. Because a late clock will screw you.
Okay. All right. Well, in the sake of time, we will move on to number 2, which comes in from a listener.
Hey, Chaz and David, this is for the grit, barrel or nah. I don't know if you guys have done bumper stickers, but this is the proud that my kid went to USF. It's so stupid, right? Like, yeah, you're proud that you sent your kid off to college to party for 4 years, probably not getting a degree. Maybe, or won't get a job even if they do get a degree. It's nonsense. But my thinking was maybe the Grit should sponsor a proud of Dave Prodan for ruining surfing. Because we are proud, Dave. You're doing a great job just running this thing off into the ditch. All right, boys. Keep up the work. Cheers.
Love it.
What about is it barrel or not to put a proud of sticker on your car?
I'm going to say it depends on what you are proud of, right? Like if you're proud of my Harvard doctorate or proud of my something that's actually difficult to get, I'm going to say it's a weird flex, but I'd be proud of that too, right? Like when I'm driving down the street and I'm judging people by their bumper stickers, when I see the proud of, exactly what if I see, proud of my USF grad, exactly like he says, USF, you went to University of Southern Florida and what? Like, what's there to be proud of? So if it's something that's not pride worthy, I'll always like shake an internal head. But if it's something that I think, oh, I'll be proud of that too, man, then I give them an internal thumbs up.
The vast majority that I see are honor roll student of the month or whatever. Like their kid was the honor roll student at the elementary school. And I'm like, well, the elementary school printed 300 of those stickers and they're everywhere, so it's not actually that unique or hard to do.
Except you're putting that on for your kid, right? Your kid brings it home and is like, put it on the car, and is hyped. And then you say like, yep, and there you go on the car, right? Nobody thinks yes on that one, I don't think. The one that makes me mad is the one who thinks they're sending that one up by being ironic with the my dog or whatever is smarter than your honor roll student. So I'm like, okay, come on. This joke was tired like 10 years ago, if not longer. And the bumper sticker on the car, at least, I know it's some 9 times out of 10, I guarantee it's some doe-eyed little kid bringing that sticker up to parent and being really proud, and parent putting on the car. The person who got the dog one went out and bought it. And thought, I'm showing everybody up, man. This is so funny. This is cool.
The more we talk about it, the more I'm thinking no barrel on all bumper stickers.
I mean, that's the best, though. I want everybody to do bumper stickers. Like, it's the way I get to judge people.
Yeah, that's true.
I was literally in the car yesterday, made a bad decision for day one of school. It was in Bel Air, California. So left here, drove up, and drove back, both in thick rush hour. I was 6 hours on the freeway. I don't know what I would have done without bumper stickers.
That is brutal, dude.
It was brutal.
That's insane. Yeah, I'm going no barrel. And by the way, for anybody who's proud of their own achievement and putting it on their bumper sticker, you should be embarrassed. And whatever pride you felt is now erased by shame. I don't care if I got an MD from Harvard. I don't think I'd even put the diploma up on my wall. You know what I mean? Like there's a quiet pride that I would feel, and in knowing my accomplishment and then earning based on that accomplishment, I'd be proud of. But I don't need to show that off to anybody.
If I was Mark Zuckerberg, though, I would put a bumper sticker on my floating MMA mat that would says, I'm proud of being Mark Zuckerberg.
We gotta do a lot. We could do a whole show on Zuckerberg and his headlines in the last couple of weeks. They've been in my notes. I just scanned past them when we're running out of time, but we'll put it together into a solid show. All right, final barrel or nah, which needs more time than we have to fully unpack. Buying a house where someone was killed.
I'm going to go barrel, David Lee Scales. I'm going barrel. I am not a, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Superstitious?
Superstitious man. It's unfortunate somebody died there. But here we go. Move over. Coming in.
It's an opportunity.
Opportunity. It's just like
it's an economic opportunity. I feel the exact same way as you. I see this as all archaic thinkers who do have your beliefs based in superstition that think some ghost is going to haunt you have driven the price down probably 20%. I can't afford to live in a beach community in Southern California unless somebody's been murdered in that house. This is an opportunity for David Scales to have some oceanfront property.
Exactly. It's so true. It is so true. I think it is a huge barrel. And if your house is haunted, upside there too. You go on those ghost hunter shows, you like invite people in, run some tours, like somebody dead in a house besides the dead person is a win-win all around.
Rarely can they actually cause harm. You don't hear stories of I woke up with my arm I woke up with my arm broken, or my face had a laceration on it from the ghost last night. At most, you're going to get a gentle caress, which I'm down with. If I'm asleep and I get a gentle caress from an disembodied former house tenant, I'm kind of down with it.
A little bit of hair standing up on end.
I like it.
Not a bad thing.
It's ticklish, kind of feels good. I'm into it. And it's not
at the movies. People go to horror movies. Pay good money for this.
Exactly.
You can pay less good money and live it.
I agree. Can't even call it cheating, to be honest.
No.
Caressed by a ghost?
No.
Becomes a sellable story.
I mean, love it. In barrel.
Buying a house where someone was murdered. I'm not condoning murder or anything like that. However,
if murder happens.
If it happens to happen and it happens to benefit one David Scales, I'm not going to be mad about it.
I'm going to be right there.